Alright, good night, guys. I'm here at the home of one of the smartest kids I have ever met. Alright, excellent straight 90s, straight ears on his report card from Nazarene. And his name, tell me your name, Babs?
Jeremiah Griffith.
Jeremiah Griffith. And Jeremiah Griffith and his family have an amazing story to share with us. It's a story about how this laptop come to be. Alright, tell me how the laptop come to be.
Well, first of all, it all started like 1 week after New Year's Eve. And what happened was that we were going on a 1 week fast. And I've been hoping that I got a laptop from last year. And it came through this year because it was like the last day of like the fast. It was
so when you say a fasting and prayer, you one or the entire family?
Entire family.
Alright, so you, your brother, mommy, everybody was fasting, right? And daddy.
And daddy.
So the entire family was fasting. Tell us, mommy, why did you decide to fast?
Well, it was after the New Year's, the 2nd of January, and the Lord said to do a fast. And so I told my family, and they agreed, and we all joined in. And for the whole entire week, we was fasting and praying, and it was on the last day of the fast. I sat in the chair early in the morning, like around 4 o'clock by myself, and I was praying, yes. I said, God, this is the last day of the fast. I don't hear nothing. You sure this fast is for you? And he said, and then the Lord said, do a walkathon. And I opened my eyes because I was praying and worshiping, and I said, Lord, want walkathon? He said, do a walkathon. That was the word right there, do a walkathon.
That's it.
That's it. And so I just look up and I smile. I said, you have a funny way of doing things, Lord. So when me and my son, we been prepared for fast, my husband just come in from work. He just started going to change the clothes and jump in.
And the whole family get together to end the fast. What day was this of the fast when you get the answer? Day what?
It was
day 3, day 4, day 5?
It was the 7th day.
The 7th day.
The last day of our fast. And he come in, and after we done finish pray and start the day, I told him, and he said, well, we're going to jump on it right away.
Alright.
And even though he was tired, I just come in from work. He tell my son, go ahead and do the walkathon paper. And he did. And he went out with my son for the morning, the afternoon. He come back home like after 12.
Yeah.
And they made, what, Jeremiah, how much money? $80 or $90 that very morning.
Wow.
Yes, and so that is how the story, this laptop start, because it was from God.
Alright.
It was an instruction from God.
So now, how did Lady Highlights get in there?
Well, a friend of mine, Kimberly Casimiro, she messaged me and said, so do you mind send me a copy? And I sent it to her, and then she said, do you mind I send it to Ladyville Highlight? I said, okay, sure. And she sent it, and right from there, it exploded, it blew up. People start call, people start to give. Even if it was a $50, $20,
towards the laptop.
Yes, it didn't matter. And then the counselor
called.
Yeah, she called and said they want to give Jeremiah the laptop. And that the funny part is, even a man from BTL.
Yeah, offered a laptop.
Yes, offered, but I tell him, I said, sir, I said, thanks very much. But the mayor already said agreed to give Jeremiah a laptop and come in Wednesday for it. He said, well, I feel bad. He said, but Delaney, I'm a friend. He said, but I still want help. So honestly, my son got a laptop and we get a whole year free of internet because the man gave up. Yes.
What?
He said, I still want to help. And so he offered us the internet for 1 year free until next year, February.
Then you can start
and then we will start to pay the bill.
Now, for the record, you guys are Christians, right?
Yes.
You guys are a praying family?
Yes. That will life. That only hope I have is that God. I can't make it one next minute without God.
Whoa. Son, what are you
Griffith.
So you joined Mommy too?
Yeah, definitely.
So you pray a lot too?
I support it. I'm 100% in it. You know, when it comes to me on my terms, I always tell him, you have to pray and believe. You have to put your faith. You have to put what part your mouth is. Your faith from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaking.
That's right.
Right? So every day I would still stay to it. I got mine because I pray, I ask God, boom, drop in my hands. Right? Without a dime.
Yeah.
So the same thing happened for him, just in a different way.
Different way. Oh, okay.
Right.
So when the laptop story that you guys might do a walkathon hit, get a bit of highlights. What happened? What you notice happened now? After that?
After that, like,
not one
not this way. It was way more.
While you were phone.
This one no good either. This one have water mark and kind of thing, you know, one freeze up I think.
Yeah,
but
but after that, the calls started coming in like one after the next. Some of them got missed because it was unintentionally on another call. And like that was just the first day. And then the second day came text, call, messages from all over.
People who want
Messenger.
to support, who want to give towards your laptop drive.
Yes.
Yep.
And then right after that, that's when, as my mother was saying, that the counselor called offering me a laptop, the mayor offering me a laptop, which took place like the other month.
No, the same
week, but just like 3 days after.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as my mother said as well, the media wanted to do it. He said like 6-7 people wanted to offer me a laptop.
Wow.
Yeah,
But I couldn't take it
People
because
from states, though. And then you be honest.
Yes,
You be honest, right?
Yes.
So dishonest people may say, no sir, they get none yet, please give me, then they end up with 4 or 5 laptops.
Then what I would do with it?
Exactly.
You know,
that's being dishonest.
I can't do that, you know.
Yeah, so I said that I've already gotten one offer from the mayor, so he said he still wanted to help, and that's how we got the internet running on right now.
And that was the Sunday night as we stepped in from church, the man from detail called.
So it was like blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings.
God,
pouring down.
Yes.
Like God have said, His children is always blessed,
Yes.
and we always His word always come true as He speaks.
All right. So I'm here now tonight because I want to say God again and His blessings. While lady says she's a Christian, she believes in God, and God tell her to give you $100 for your excellent grades on your report card. And that's why I'm here today. So that is yours, Jeremiah. Alright? That's your $100 from lady in Los Angeles, California. Alright?
I would like to say thanks, and also may God bless you back 7 times 4 as His word says.
Amen. Now, I see you got one thing over your head there. What you say?
6:38.
We can read that for me, smart boy.
Give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be poured into your lap. For the measure you use will be
the measure you receive. And it happens to you in a phone life every day.
Yes,
right?
Every day.
Seriously. Really, really amazing. So, final words. What would you say to people who are discouraged and people who are, they're on the point of depression because they can't see their head away? As a praying family, what would you say to them?
Go to God. God have the final answer and He have the final say. Man might say this, but God will say something otherwise. And how you have to do that, trust God and believe in a God and pray. It's a faith without work is dead.
Right.
You can't say you have faith, but you're not to do it. You have to pray. You have to sincerely pray for your heart and believe that God, and remind God I word. God said, remind me my word I promises.
How God talk to you, why not talk to me?
Because you have to be still. It's just that soft voice. God not going to big thunder and lightning, and it's this soft voice in your ears. And if you trust God and you really say you trust God, you can't say God will do this, but by the time you put the but in there, you doubt. And so if you say, God, I believe you and do this, that's your final word. Because God said, my word will not return void, but I will watch over it to perform a miracle. And that is the bottom line. Remind God I word, remind God I promises, because the blessing is there for us. But people want the blessing, but they don't want God.
That's right.
As God start to bless them,
they forget about
God and start to do their own thing, and they just use God. My husband would have said like one
spare tire.
You just brush your foot on it when you need it, you know.
All right, and your final comments to people who are discouraged and depressed.
Well, on my turn, you know, what I want to say to you, and I want to speak specifically to the youths.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people is broken, challenged with so many dysfunctional homes, so many dysfunctional lifestyle. But you know something? God still has your back.
Amen.
Right? No matter what you go through, no matter the pain you feel, the sorrows that may surround you, God is the number one at all time. Because without Him, you wouldn't even be breathing right now.
That's right.
You know? So, I just personally want to tell you, love, seek, and pray. Live a lifestyle for God.
Amen.
Because at the end, He is the one that will.
Amen. Well said, Brett. I will say it with confidence.
Amen.
Well, hold up.
20
years old. And they look 20.
He just turned 20 last
But they look 20 years old. All right. And the smart boy. The perfect report card, buddy. Your final comments.
Well, basically, it's all about trusting in God, believing that what He said will always come true, trusting that what His word says is right and not otherwise. Because if you go off what people say, of course you will be depressed. Of course you will be discouraged, because it's not everyone that has something positive to say.
Yeah.
Because everyone in life comes to a time when there's someone that always comes to try to bring you down. Why? Because you're either you have something that they don't, or they're going through something. So all you have to do is trust God and believe what He says is final.
Amen.
And He'll always be there to bless you.
Thanks, man. God bless. All right.